Hey, what's up everyone? This is Snackbox. Hope you all are having an amazing day. Guys, we have some crazy news regarding the summoning events for the upcoming weekend. So this Friday, April the 3rd, we're planning to launch several events simultaneously. So one, we're planning to launch a 2x event to summon epic and legendary champions from primal shards. No mythicals, we just had a full 2x, so I guess that does make sense. Also, we're planning to launch a 10x event to summon Noldua from Ancients, Primals, and Sacred Shards. And this event will be active for 48 hours. On Saturday, April the 4th, we're planning to launch a 10x event to summon Hecaton from Void Shards. Pretty amazing champion, I've been using him myself. And this event will be live for 24 hours. Please note that the duration of the 10x event will be shorter than the duration of the 2x event. Now we're gonna go, to the main event. Also, this Friday, April the 3rd, we're planning to launch a champion chase tournament where you'll be able to get a legendary champion, Solinar the Gleaming, and other valuable goodies. Wow! If you manage to take first place on the leaderboard in your group, 50 players, during this tournament, you will earn Solinar the Gleaming. For the players of all levels, the minimum points required for this reward is 5,000. So if you don't get 5,000 points, but you're still first on the leaderboard, you won't get Solinar as a reward. So make sure you get the 5,000 points because Solinar is insane. And finally, he's guaranteed. In my opinion, he should have been the anniversary fusion. But, for various reasons, I guess, they gave us Pelops. Which is not that great, compared to Solinar, but it is what it is. Note, if you take the first place, oh yeah, we already mentioned that, and this tournament will last 72 hours. Now, we already had, a few of those champion chase tournaments where you can win specific champions. We had one for Bayek, where I don't know, completely went, out of my way to get this champion. And I think Solinar is definitely one of those champions that is also worth to go for. I mean, he's been dominating the arena ever since he got released. Arguably one of the best champions you can draft in Live Arena right now. So powerful. The A1 attacks all enemies, has a 60% chance of placing fatigue, which is very annoying. And then it has a passive effect. Has an 80% chance to counterattack with the skill whenever an enemy gets an extra turn or has an instant turn effect activated. And then also a 15% chance to counterattack with the skill whenever an enemy has their turn meter increased, has a chance to counterattack when you blink, has a chance to counterattack when you move your mouse, has a chance to counterattack when you start the fight, okay? That's what it feels like. And then he also has this incredible A2, which makes him immune to debuffs, okay? If this is not on cooldown. So you never want to use it, basically, unless you can win the fight with it. He's basically immune to debuffs, but not only that, he's also getting buffs every time you try to place a debuff on him, okay? And that is absolutely insane. If he gets like block damage, unkillable, stone skin, he can get all these buffs. That is really, really crazy. So you definitely want to lock him out before you try to place debuffs, otherwise you just make him more powerful. And then it doesn't stop, He has this A3 before attacking, steals all buffs and 100% turn meter from the target if they are not under stone skin. This effect cannot be resisted, so he doesn't need accuracy. Not really that much, If Noldua the Gloaming is on the same team, this attack is always critical and will ignore stone skin. This champion receives 75% less damage on an extra turn or insta-turn while the skill is not on cooldown. This is an insane kid, okay? He has damage reduction, he's buffing himself, he's immune to debuffs unless he's locked out. He counterattacks like all the time. And then also, while this skill is on cooldown, so if you lock him out, he will reduce the cooldown by 1 turn whenever an enemy receives an extra turn, has an instant turn activated, or has the turn meter increased, okay? So it doesn't matter what you do, you're always triggering something in this kit. And yeah, we haven't even touched the passive yet, okay? So whenever an enemy receives healing, has a 100% chance to reduce the amount of healing received to 0. So you can't heal, okay? When he's on the enemy team, you can't heal. If Noldua is on the same team, you will damage your team instead of healing them, okay? So yeah, absolutely insane kit. One of the best Void Legendary champions, maybe one of the best champions we have in the game right now. If you have a Stormcaller on him, might be the most annoying one. And I really wish I had one, yeah? Okay, so I think everybody does. I mean, look at the base stats, okay? 1.6k attack, 105 speed. He's not really slow. That's really fast for a nuker. High attack. He's squishy, okay, but he has all these, you know, survivability effects like buffing himself, damage reduction, etc., etc. High crit damage as well. And yeah, just an unbelievable strong champion. And kind of looks like a Super Saiyan, like he's some, I don't know, you know, fusion from Goku and an elf or something. Incredible, okay? And I mean, look at the ratings. We got 4.9 or 5 across the board, and yeah, I would agree to that. Maybe not for Demon Lord, and yeah, I can see him not being that good there, but who cares, okay? So anyway, Void Legendary up for grabs, one of the best Void Legendary champions. All you have to do is open all your shards, place first on the leaderboard, hope you don't get grouped with some Krakens and whales, and maybe you will get an easy group and then get Solinar and dominate the arena while you just sit there and let his passes work and just auto win, okay? Sounds like a good idea, right? So make sure to get your credit cards ready and swipe that shit. Alright guys, take care and see you in the next one.